One of the big problems with Edge and WAF data is volume. There are a huge number of access logs that are generated by these solutions, and they typically almost always come paired with a high volume of traffic because this is where they're the most powerful. Now, Coralogix is uniquely placed to help you solve this problem with all logs mode. So the way to reach all logs mode, explore, logs. This will automatically load into frequent search, which is your indexed logs, and we'll talk more about use cases in the cost optimization section of this course. And we click all logs mode. So what this is going to do. All logs mode reaches directly into the Coralogix archive. If you're unfamiliar with the Coralogix archive, check out the Getting to Know Coralogix course. This will explain everything you need to know. But in summary, it is cloud storage in your account. So Coralogix is currently reaching through the cloud APIs into cloud storage in your account, for example, Amazon S3. Now you can see that I'm running this query. There's no additional cost per query, so you can run this as often as you want. It's very fast. 63,000 documents are being loaded very quickly. Again, this is coming straight from cloud storage, no intermediaries. But the power of this actually, and the reason when it really comes into its own, is you can query really long periods of time. So 2 months worth of data now. The logs have already loaded, and there's metadata on the left-hand side in the top here, which takes a few seconds longer. Now, when you're querying this data, you will notice some slower query performance, but it's still really fast. 6.15 million logs scanned in 10 seconds? Very, very fast. This is capable of lifting maybe 1 billion logs. It's ridiculously powerful. What this means for you is a few things. So one is that you get access to your historical data without worrying about cost of query or cost of storage, because it's stored in the cheapest possible place it can be. And of course, for example, with Amazon S3, you compare this with intelligent tiering to even cost optimize further. So powerful. This will visualize lots and lots of things from custom tags, so when releases have happened in the system, and for things like the different log levels and that. But you can also aggregate in many, many different ways, for example, group by action, and apply that. And you'll see that now it will actually rerun the query, it will analyze the data that's been investigated, and it will visualize it in a different way. Now, what this opens up for you is the ability to see what's been going on over a very long period of time. Here, so you can see Unix command shell, PowerShell commands have been detected, block, allow, and so on. Really, really nice. This is directly from the archive. This means that you're getting no additional cost, no high cost spikes, but you're able to analyze large volumes of data. In this case, it's actually filtered down to the 500,000 or so logs that match this particular criteria here. And I can see a spike here. All I do is zoom in on that spike, and now I can zoom in on that particular window of data. Again, this is very flexible and very easily accessible. Thinking of it as an archive makes you think that maybe the data is compressed or hidden. It simply hasn't. It's just been stored in lower tier storage, and what this means is you can access it as often as you like with no additional cost and with very minimal performance implications. So access all of your data all the time. This is an essential thing for AWS WAF, for Edge solutions, CDN solutions like Fastly, Akamai, and so on. Definitely check this out. It's available to everybody as soon as you have your archive set up.